Did you know that materials of high quality like this one have graphs like these ones, and it's actually super easy of getting lost? Now, a really great way of actually getting this to be more organized is by using dots and portals. So if you go here, for example, to this line and you choose this line and then you press left alt and you see this yellow point, that's going to create a dot for us. So I'm going to do left click and it's going to generate a dot. Now this dot can be also a portal. So I'm going to take this dot from here to here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a name. Yes, so I'm going to give it an ID and it's going to be random color, as I'm using random colors of different nodes. I'm going to pull this in here, and what I can do now is actually press tab again, look for a dot node, and I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna select the explanation to be random color, and now I can just go around copy and pasting this, using this information again in every single node I'm actually requiring this, and it's gonna make my graph even tighter. The reason this works really well is because it's actually hiding the lines that are getting in the middle of our material. Now, another way of actually organizing your graph is by using frames. Frames are these blue things we see here that are actually masking things, and I can move this frame with the nodes inside, and I can change the color of them and so on. Now, the reason we're using this is to have a little bit of orientation of what is happening in our graph. So let's say in this case I set these 3 nodes to be my pattern, so I can change my pattern from here. In here I'm gonna be doing my edge distraction, and this is all it takes, and then I kind of break down here because I actually got a whole generator in here and a particular node in here that is a concrete surface generator. Now in this situation, if I were to organize this area here, I would do the following. First, I would try to see which parts are really necessary and try to align them so they look tidy, kind of like this. Now I'm gonna try to get my surface detail even tidier than they look now. So I'm gonna get all of them in here like this, do right click, frame, set them to surface details, and then I'm gonna change the color for me to visually see this. Now in here again, I have the same problem of this yellow line going over and over, so I'm gonna come here with a new dot node. This is gonna feel more organic. I'm gonna spread this out a little bit, give these nodes a little bit of space so it's a little more visible and relaxing to our eyes. Pull this around here so basically they are at the same height, and that should do it. Now, a first step for actually organizing your graph is doing comments. So what you can do here is right click, add a comment, and write what you want to remember. Like for example, surface generator for marbles. I could also kind of remind myself of different things, like for example, how this is working or which parameters I should be using in order for this to work right. If you learned something today and you want to keep learning about Substance Designer, drop me a follow and you will see more.